Hi guys, welcome to the unboxing and quick review of this EASEGMER Handheld game console for kids and adults with 16 bits. It has a lot of retro games on it, I think around 230 HD games. It has a 3.0 inch TFT color display. It is USB rechargeable, is really nice modern style, and it's listed for around $30 on Amazon, which I think is a pretty fair value for that. They have different consoles, but I think this is the most updated, most sophisticated one. This is the box, what you get, a little bit of images about the games. Of course, it's rather intended for smaller kids. I wouldn't suggest to use it for old, like teenagers or so. It's probably not enough challenging, but for smaller kids it can be a really nice thing, especially when you think about a lot of parents are giving their mobile phones to their children to play around, and then you don't know what's going to happen. They have full access to the internet, and this is what you don't want in a lot of cases. So here again the description. So let's take it out of the box and see what we get. This can be a really nice thing, especially for holiday, if you go on vacation, or also during the pandemic. I mean, there's sometimes a lot of time to waste, and there are even some learning games or like brain testing games. There's really a lot. I mean, I can tell you they have a lot of games, and they have also a lot of games in the game. Here we have some description if you are interested. There's definitely not much of installation needed. Here we have the console with the joystick, and we have a lot of buttons here. Here we have the menu, here we have the reset, we have speaker. I think it's not a stereo speaker, it's just on one side more or less, and here we have the on off. By the way, as far as it looks like, there is no headphone included, but it is supporting standard 3.5 millimeter plugs. I'm not going to open this thing here. There's a built-in USB rechargeable battery built inside, so what you have to do is just connect it with this cable and charge it for a while. So I've plugged it in now, and you can see it's charging with 0.2 amps, and the battery is 0.7, so you can calculate that it takes about 3 or 4 hours to charge, and when it's fully charged they can use it for around 5 hours. By the way, what they are saying is that this thing is mostly popular in the age group of between 3 and 8 years, and I can definitely confirm that, but there are still things which can be very interesting also for older people, teenagers or even adults. So I'm not going to fully charge. By the way, a good thing is also that you get this carry bag that you can nicely protect it here. Really good thing, especially for children. Then you can attach this hand strap. Yeah, there's a hook here on the side, you can wrap it around, and then children can carry it much more safely. So let's turn it on and see what we can play. You can see that it's starting really fast. That's one of the most important things. It's very stable, and here we have also the volume regulator. You can turn it really loud, but also they can play it almost quietly. That's really, I mean, totally quietly. It's also possible, or just on a very low sound level. That's something which I really like, and I'm sure a lot of parents will also really appreciate that. So here are different buttons. Usually you are just using A and B, but sometimes you need more of them, and you can see what we have. I go a little bit closer. Here you can see tennis and golf and baseball and bowling, darts, basketball, crazy moto, run, fencing, swimming, racing, mini fighter, mini game. Yeah, here comes the thing. If you think there are not enough games, yeah, go to a couple of things like mini games or so, and there are many games built into these games. You can see here we have more. Sometimes we have even games in the games here inside. So you easily get to this number of around, I think, 230 games. And it's usually described what you can do. I mean, here you have the selector, we have the OK, and we have the back. If the back is not working, you always have this menu here, or the total reset. With the total reset, you can always go back to the main screen. I mean, of course, you can turn it off and on again, but this is really helpful. If you're stuck in a game or in a menu and you don't know where to go, press this button and you're back on the main screen. Here's some more games like racing, mini fighter, education, mini games. Yeah, education is also a really nice thing. You can see there are a lot, I think around 30 things. Yeah, here we have it, 41 games within here. That's really crazy what you can do. I mean, of course, most of the games are really easy. I mean, something like that, find a picture. That's really for the youngest ones, like selecting the right item here, cheese, and then you get confirmation if it was correct or not, and then you can continue. Sometimes you get even some bonuses, or like they are at least showing if it was correct or not. And you can see there's no way back here, but you have always the menu, go down and confirm to exit. Or here an example which shows that it has also a little bit of more challenging games. Find the difference. So this is definitely more challenging. What's the difference here? I guess that's the one here, because everything else are balloons. Yeah, that was correct. And then we have even a section with really challenging thing, even for all the people, like for me or for teenagers, or and that's I think most of it is in the puzzle section here. That's really interesting. We have a pocket challenge, brain challenge, or we have even a chess. We have a real full chess thing. Think about that. That's really built in here, a full chess. And it's easy to use. You can really full play like in a normal thing, which you pay much more. You can see I open the thing, then next step. Yeah, I'm really bad player in chess. So let's try to open the tower. They bringing the horse. You can definitely recognize all the figures, everything. If you're doing moves which are not possible, it will reject and those things. So it's a full feature chess game. Or also the memory test here. If you think it's very easy, yeah, just to go ahead and try the thing. I can tell you it's not so easy. They have a couple of different things, similar things like this game here, and I can tell you it can be really challenging. But let's go back to a little bit of action here, so I can show you what you can do. So here we have the, for example, the tennis. You can select where you want to play, and you have a couple of different options here. You can see it's a little bit different to compare to the old one, but still very good to play. You have to get used to that a little bit. It needed some time for me, but you can play left and right. And now I think I have to play to the left side. I hope you can still see that. Yeah, it's a little bit difficult behind the camera, I can tell you. It's not so easy, but you have all the possibilities to play early or late, or hard, or yeah, whatever you want to do. Take it soon or late, or whatever you want to do. It can be pretty challenging, I can tell you. And what you can see, the graphics are really nice. There are no lags, no nothing, and the color screen is really good. You can see it's almost visible from all angles. Of course, not for the side, it's not needed, but from the top and from the bottom, and it's not highly mirroring. It's just a little bit reflecting, but the colors are really good. Everything is good. You can use the audio here, everything's working good, and the screen size is definitely more than enough to see everything nicely. Yeah, for me it definitely works really good. I don't see any problems, any complaints. Solid thing, definitely good price, good thing, so I can give you full recommendation on that, and I'll put down the link to the Amazon listing down into the description, so you can check it out and order it right from there if you like it. And I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below. I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.